And before we go on, you're going to notice that there's some kids up here that don't have instruments in their hands. I want to thank Mr. Scott Schwartz for allowing us to borrow some of his chamber choir kids and the members of the chamber choir, so please give them a round of applause. And the reason they're here is because this young man right in front of Trailridge over here, Mr. Benjamin Huddleston, we have one of the greatest things that a teacher or anybody, I guess, in a profession can ever, I guess the greatest compliment is when somebody wants to do what you want to do. Ben has worked with me for the past few years as a composer and arranger, and I've said this before in public and I'll say it again, he is arranging and composing at a level that I wasn't at until about graduate school. The young man has an amazing ear, and more importantly, he has an amazing heart. And when you hear this is all of Ben's work. This finale is all of Ben's work, and it's an amazing arrangement, and we're going to work hard and I'm going to be helping Ben as he furthers his career at the University of Oklahoma. He'll be heading down there as a composition major next year. We'll be working to get some of his stuff published. He's already had several original pieces done, and so I'm going to be submitting some pieces to my publishers. I'm just not telling him that he's 18 years old, so because honestly, it really doesn't matter. Good music is good music. To that end, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of you know I'm working on my PhD in education. I'm working on my music ed degree, and I'm going to be Dr. Bishop next year. So you're going to have a new director of orchestras here next year. His name's going to be Dr. Bishop. And what that and $5 still gets you a coffee. But what I have learned through my study of my PhD studies in education, I can go through all the quantifiable stuff about why music is important. It helps with linguistic skills, it does this, it helps with standardized testing, all this sort of stuff, and that's great. It don't matter. Because at the end of the day, I don't care about whether or not Ben was a National Merit Scholar, and I don't care about whether or not Isaac was the smartest kid in his class, or he got an A in calculus or whatever, or he did really well on a Common Core assessment. What I care about is that I had a connection with them through music. Music is important because there's not enough beauty in this world. Music is important because we are not nice enough to each other in this country anymore. We don't talk, we yell. Music brings us together when other things tear us apart, and here's the reason why: because these children are good at heart. Plain and simple. And music and art and poetry and literature is beautiful. Keep your kids in music. They will hang out with the best people in the high school. They will have a higher GPA. They won't get in as much trouble. But they'll get in some. But they will be loved, and they will love it. Thank you for keeping your kids involved. If I can help you with anything down the road, I'm really good at college recommendation letters. You can ask some of these people up here. And without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here tonight. This is America, America, arranged by Benjamin Huddleston. in Huddleston. Let's hear it for our 5th graders. The 6th graders. Trailridge. Stand up. High school. Your children are a blessing. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.